Seventh batter in the lineup, A.J. Davis at shortstop tonight. He's been busy there. Was hit by a pitch back in the second inning. And now he fires the first pitch here in the bottom of the fourth to left field. Rushing back at the track, making the grab, Noah Williamson. A couple of flyouts here to start the bottom of the fourth in this inning. And that was a great play, rushing all the way back to the track to his right and fighting the sun that hangs high above right field for out number 2. Couple of backwards practice swings now from Ezra Sampiri. A check over to first, Daniel Jernan having to lay out and tag up. He's safe over there. Ezra struck out in his first at-bat with the Bells. Back in the second. Now he grounds one to third base. Over there is Chaz Myers. He elects to go to second, where Connor Cobales has his foot on the bag and gets the out. A 5-6 ground out, technically. Third base over to shortstop at second for out number 3. We are through 4 innings. Bells down by 5. We will come back. Top of the 5th coming up on your home for Bells baseball, Bells Mixler. Calling all youth baseball fans. Join the Dingers Club today. Memberships include exclusive autograph opportunities, a prize from Port of Subs, a Color Me Dinger magnet, and an autograph booklet that you can fill up with your favorite Bellingham Bells. Learn more at bellsgear.com. Bellingham Bells group ticket options are available now. Invite your friends, invite your family, invite your coworkers, and come enjoy a Bells baseball game at Joe Martin Field. Group packages include tickets to a Bells game, exclusive seating spaces, food before first pitch, and a PA welcome to the ballpark. To book your group outing, visit bellinghambells.com or call 360-527-1035. Come try your luck at Slow Pitch Casino. Pit games include blackjack and pie gow. Live poker action including Omaha and low to no limit hold'em games. Slow Pitch has it all with 20 HD TVs, a huge pull tab bar, and happy hour 4 to 6 p.m. daily with food and drink specials only at Slow Pitch Casino. Located right off I-5 at Meridian and Baker Street. Have fun and go Bells. Top of the 5th here at the Hagen Diamond at Joe Martin Field. Connor Portugal taking the mound again, and he faces Michael Carpentier Jr. leading things off for the Pippins. Here in the top of the inning, Michael Carpentier Jr. wearing number 55, the 1-1. Grounded to the right field gap, but Jack Vanner Mortal sliding over from first, making the play to Connor Portugal, who rushes in to aid the first baseman and get the out at first. Austin Plante now, the second man here in the top of the 5th. One gone. And a one-hop skip in front of home plate at 79 miles an hour from Connor Portugal, who was a 2-year starter at Inglemoor High School in Kenmore, Washington. And 1-0. Swing and a miss from Austin Plante. Knots the count at 1 apiece. He was named an All-King Co. honorable mention in 2017. Also lettered in golf back in high school. And the 1-1 delivered to Austin Plante outside for ball 2. And was a King Co. I believe that's King County. And he was a golf King County 4A qualifier. Lots of great golf here around Bellingham. Lake Padden and up the 5. Loomis Trail. I was able to play both those courses since arriving here. And the 3-1 now from Portugal, way high and in front of the nose of Austin Plante. A little bit of chin music, as they like to say, as Plante is walked to first with 1 gone here in the top of the 5th. So Chaz Myers, 7th batter in the lineup tonight, taking the plate, the right-handed batter. Watches the off-speed 83-mile-an-hour slider miss upstairs for ball 1. Myers was walked in the 2nd and grounded out later in the 3rd. And now another slider, this time high and inside for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Myers, who taps the turf around home plate a couple of times and sets. Connor Portugal on the mound. Majoring in economics and accounting at Bellevue College. Checks over to first, where Austin Plante makes his way back. One the count now to Chaz Myers. Swing and a miss. 84-mile-an-hour slider fooled Myers there, and 1-2 the count now. Down and in the dirt for ball 2. The Yakima Valley Pippins and Bellingham Bells will do it again tomorrow night, same place, same time, for Game 3, series finale between these two ball clubs. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Connor Portugal's first strikeout of the night and second out of the top half of the 5th inning. Now with 1 runner on here, Corey Jarrell taking the mound. 0 for 2 tonight. Had a sac bunt back in the 2nd that advanced Austin Plante and Chaz Myers, who were base runners, into scoring position at 2nd and 3rd. And the 1-0 delivered. Now strike 1 right down the middle. A curveball in there at 72. And the 1-1. Swung on and tipped foul. Corey Jarrell, also a sophomore at Yakima Valley College. Like many of the Yakima Valley Pippins are. And the 1-2 now to Corey Jarrell. Grounded towards Hamakawa at 2nd. He's going to make the play to Davis, who's actually at 2nd base. He's the shortstop, as Hugo was deep in the hole, and they beat Austin Plante to the bag for out number 3. We are through 4.5. And Dinger is down the right baseline, and the young kids in attendance are participating in the Run with Dinger. And one of the kids, about 10 or 11 years of age, booking it. Full-on sprint across. He's going to be there first. Plenty of kids following him. And Dinger now just passing 2nd base. One of the fan favorites here at Joe Martin Field, and we will step aside halfway through the inning here on the Bellingham Bells Mixler stream. Registration is now open for the Bellingham Bells.
When people come before profit, convenience comes without compromise.
That's why BECU has built a top-rated app.
So we can track our spending,
deposit checks,
manage debit and credit cards,
and send money just like that.
Credit unions are powered by members and the values we share.
And BECU puts that power right in our hands.
So join us.
BECU, more than just...
Only 2 firework nights on the 2021 summer schedule. The first on July 3rd, presented by Hoagland Pharmacy, and the second on July 23rd, presented by Whatcom Educational Credit Union. Snag your tickets and get a look at the Bells' entire promotional schedule at bellinghambells.com. $2 Tuesdays have returned to Bellingham. $2 Tuesdays start Tuesday, June 8th, and are presented by Whatcom Educational Credit Union, also known as WeQ. WeQ members will have access to buy one, get one free general admission and grandstand tickets to all $2 Tuesdays this season. Visit BellinghamBells.com or call 360-527-1035 for your tickets to $2 Tuesdays. Bottom of the fifth inning, and Josh Trujillo leading things off for the Bellingham Bells. And down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes to the left-handed batter. 1-2 swing and a miss in the dirt, so Michael Carpentier Jr. scooping it up in front of home plate and making the play to first, where Willie Lajoie gets the out against Josh Trujillo. Now to the top of the order. Zach Berryman 0 for 2 on the night, grounded out to shortstop and flew out to right field on what was a great play from Corey Jarrell. Emma Grounds went to shortstop. Connor Cabales, he's able to make the pick in the infield dirt and slide it over to Willie Lajoie for out number 2. Couple of ground outs, 2 up, 2 down here bottom of the fifth. And now Yugo Hamakawa bunt shows, pulls back, and ball 1 called. Strike 1 against Hamakawa. One the count. Swung on, grounded towards the center field gap. Rushing to his right is Jordan Hara, sliding and making the throw from the seat of his pants to first, not in time. Hamakawa's speed beats the throw there, and the throw was off the mark. So a base hit with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Jack Van Immortal now his 3rd time at bat tonight with 1 runner on, 2 outs. Takes the curveball inside, 78, strike 1. Van Immortal tonight, a base hit in the first, grounded out to shortstop in the 3rd. Breeze picking up from the outfield right towards home plate. Now the kick and delivery outside for ball 1. Jack Van Immortal, his sophomore season at University of Michigan, was canceled after 15 games due to the coronavirus that everybody was affected by. Only saw 2 games of action that season with 1 at bat. His freshman year, though, in 2019, his collegiate debut came on February 17th against Binghamton. And now a passed ball gets away from Michael Carpentier Jr. and Hamakawa takes second base with ease, I might add. So Van Immortal facing the 2-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Swung on and line down the left field line foul. That looked pretty good for a second, but was drifting towards the left foul ball territory dirt, and now being retrieved by Pippins head coach Chris Crustangel down there. Foul ball. Count remains at 2-2. A glance towards second where Hamakawa stands, and ball 3 delivered. Breaking ball down in the way. Kick and delivery, 3-2. Elevated foul down to the right beyond the Bells bullpen. Jack Van Mortel in his freshman year also appeared in 16 games as a pinch hitter and in the infield. And in his collegiate debut against Binghamton, picked up an RBI single in his first career at-bat. Very similar to a 2-run home run in his first Bells at-bat back on Sunday. Takes ball 3 in the dirt, and he will take first base after being walked on a full count. Two runners on, 2 outs. Here, bottom of the 5th, Bells trailing the Yakima Valley Pippins 5-0. Yugo Hamakawa straight away at second base. Jack Van Mortel over at first. First pitch to Dylan Joyce. Catches the right edge for strike 1. Joyce with a base hit in the first, struck out in the third. And the 0-1. Swung on, grounded foul, way down the right field side. Dylan Joyce, hometown of San Rafael, California, grounds one towards shortstop, who makes the flip over for second base, and the force out for out number 3. That was Connor Cobalas diving to his left. And Jordan Hara getting over to second in time for the third out of the bottom of the 5th. Bells scoreless through 5, and Yakima with a 5-run lead here at Joe Martin Field. In the second of 3 games in this midweek series, we will come back with the top of the 5th after this short break on the Bellingham Bells Mixler stream.
As a local wholesale bakery, Flax for Life is a proud sponsor of the Bellingham Bells. We produce allergy-friendly baked goods that are nutritious and delicious. We offer a variety of yummy treats that include muffins, brownies, cakes, granolas, and our new line of cookies. With flaxseed being the main ingredient in all of our products, you get a tasty treat made from clean ingredients that are loaded with fiber, omega-3s, and healthy protein. You can find us at your favorite local retailers or online at flaxforlife.net. Go Bells!
The Slow Pitch Sports Grill and Casino has live casino card games in a poker room that features Texas Hold'em and Omaha games. Located in Bellingham, Washington.
Then you can join the Bellingham Bells reading program presented by Coconut Kenny's. Fill out your book reading scorecard and earn tremendous prizes from the Bells and Coconut Kenny's. Act fast. The reading program ends July 31st, and you can sign up at any Coconut Kenny's location. Have fun and go Bells. Back here top of the 6th inning now, and Jordan Hara leading things off for Yakima. Wears number 18 in the neon green and takes strike 2 delivered from Connor Portugal. Bells strand 1 last inning and are still scoreless through 5. Great pitching so far from Dylan Bishop. Now Portugal for the Bells, left-hander, winds up and deals. And now strike 2. I was ahead of the scoreboard. That one in there at 77, a change-up. And now the long delivery, grounded foul from Jordan Hara, who had a 2 RBI single back in the 2nd, bringing home Austin Plante and Chaz Myers. And then Hara grounded out in the 4th. And the 0-2. Way high and away from the right-handed batter for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Portugal also enjoys playing basketball. We talked about lettering in baseball and golf in high school. Fan of all sports is Connor Portugal, but baseball obviously his passion as he delivers ball 2 to Hara. And now the 2-2. Swung on, fouled back into the netting. Protecting the press box. Portugal wearing number 37, coming in after Bell's starter today, Justin Tucker, goes 3 2/3. And now a fly ball to center field, Josh Trujillo. Tracking it down, getting under it with plenty of time, and in the middle of center field makes the grab for out number 1. Top of the lineup for Yakima, Chase Graves. Center fielder. Takes a practice swing, taps home plate, adjusts his helmet, now he sets. Graves had a double back in the 4th. And now with 1 out here in the top of the 6th, takes strike 1. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Chase Graves from Clayton, California. Attends the University of Pacific in Stockton. And takes strike 2. Connor Portugal on the mound, the left-hander. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Connor Portugal knocks him down here in the top of the 6th with 2 outs now. Now with 2 gone, top of the 6th, the long, high kick and delivery. Strike 1 from Portugal. Off speed in there against Connor Cobalis for strike 1. And Portugal working quickly as the second pitch skips off home plate and back into the backstop. 4-1. Now he'll slow it down. Portugal winds and offers. Down and away, skips out of the catcher's glove of Ezra Sampiri. And Connor Cobalis will enter into his junior year at Gonzaga this fall. The 2-1. In there for strike 2. Cobalis from Spokane, Washington, stands at 5'11" at 185. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Great inning from Connor Portugal. 3 up, 3 down. Jordan Hara flew out to center field. Chase Graves strikes out, and as does Connor Cobalis. And we are on our way to the bottom of the 6th inning. And the Bells up next when we come back. Down 5 runs on the Bellingham Bells Mixler stream.
Great futures start here. Serving 360 kids per day. Supporting academic success. 102,200 meals and snacks served in 2020. Supporting healthy lifestyles. Help us launch great futures by making a gift today.
Safety precautions in place. Come enjoy your favorite ballpark foods and chase down a foul ball on the outfield grass. General admission seats are available for $8 and grandstand tickets available for $12. Get your tickets now at bellinghambells.com.
Your life can change in an instant. Car accidents impact all aspects of your life and lead to pain and suffering, medical bills, and time missed from work. Robinson and Cole, attorneys in Bellingham, can help. They have represented thousands of clients since 1979. They also handle other types of injury claims, including workers' compensation. Consultations are always free and are available in Spanish. Robinson and Cole. When you need us, we will be here.
Calling all youth baseball fans. Join the Dingers Club today. Memberships include exclusive autograph opportunities, a prize from Port of Subs, a Color Me Dinger magnet, and an autograph booklet that you can fill up with your favorite Bellingham Bells. Learn more at bellsgear.com. Bottom of the sixth here for you. Daniel Jernan leading things off for the Bellingham Bells, wears number 19 in the navy and white. And fouls off the first couple for an 0-2 count against Dylan Bishop, who remains on the mound for Yakima. Delivers the first ball to Jernan. 1-2 the count. Sun starting to set a little bit further down beyond right field. And now Jernan lines one into left field. That's going to land foul. Oh, man, that was close. Just left of the left base line. And, oh, boy, that one was oh so close to being fair for Daniel Jernan, who tonight grounded out in the first inning and was walked back in the fourth. Jernan, a junior at Lower Columbia College. And now the 1-2 outside for ball two. Jernan watched that one sail just a little too high. Now he twirls the bat, takes a half practice swing, and with his red and white batter's glove, sets, foul, tips one back into the backstop, and stays alive down there in the right side batter's box. On deck for the Bells this inning, Ty Saunders and A.J. Davis. 2-2 the count now to Jernan. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the sixth inning here at the Hagen Diamond at Joe Martin Field. Beautiful night for baseball as it is starting to cool off from the 64-degree temperature at first pitch into the lower 60s, upper 50s threshold. Jernan steps back in and takes a couple of practice swings. No runs to speak of for Bellingham as they trail the Yakima Valley Pippins 5-0. And Jernan is walked on a full count to lead off the bottom of the sixth. Ty Saunders, the next man up, the third baseman for the Bellingham Bells. Hasn't been too busy over there at third tonight, as all the actions happened away from him, as the Yakima Pippins have produced 5 runs thus far. And Saunders was able to get a base hit back in the second inning, and then flew out to left field back in the fourth. And the 0-1 to Saunders. Swing and a miss. The slider got him. From Dylan Bishop. And the 0-2 now to Saunders with one runner on. That's Daniel Jernan. The 0-2. Just a little bit too high. Bishop thought he had him there, but ball one called. Ty Saunders takes a couple steps back, and the switch hitter batting left in this at-bat. And the 1-2, runner goes from first. The cannon from Michael Carpentier Jr. ends up pinballing around the second baseman Jordan Hara and the sliding Daniel Jernan. But a successful stolen base for Jernan, and he stands straight away at second with nobody out in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss from Saunders on the 2-2 count, and he strikes out for the first out at the bottom of the 6th. Dylan Bishop's third strikeout of the night. He played for the Pippins back in 2019, had a 5.14 ERA. Played in 3 games, started 2 of them. Finished with a 0-2 record, and now he delivers strike 1 to A.J. Davis. Right-handed batter who steps in and taps home plate twice. Dylan Bishop was the opening day starter for the Pippins and got the victory against Corvallis, the historically dominant West Coast League team from the South Division, winning the past 4 West Coast League titles. The 1-1 to Davis. Down and away, ball 2. Davis tonight hit by a pitch in the second inning and flew out to left field to follow Ty Saunders in the 4th. The 2-1. Swung on, grounded towards shortstop. Jernan staying put at second, the throw to first in time. So good anticipation from Daniel Jernan to remain at second base, not risk anything. And the throw over to first in time from Connor Cobalas to Willie Lajoie for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Would like to thank all of our listeners on Mixlr for sticking around this beautiful Wednesday evening, making this Bells baseball broadcast a part of your Tuesday night. Uneventful so far for Bellingham as they trail 5 runs to 0, but plenty of baseball left here in the bottom of the 6th. Ezra Sampiri in his first game with Bellingham at the plate now. Takes the first couple pitches down and away for 2 balls, no strikes. Now he fouls one down into the left. Bouncing down the left field wall. Couple of fans and some lawn chairs and blankets in the left field grass adjacent to the left field line. And the ballpark lights starting to get a little brighter as we advance through this Wednesday night. 3-1 the count now to Ezra Sampiri. He will attend Gonzaga University this fall. And Sampiri grinds one to do deep left field, and that'll score Daniel Jernan. And the Bells get their first run of the night. That ball was crushed into deep right center field. And Sampiri notches a double, not a single. So an RBI single. 1 RBI double. I'm sorry, that's your official call. As it was a little bit delayed there. And Sampiri gets his first as a Bellingham Bell. And scores the first run of the night. Now the Bells trail by 4 runs. 5-1 is our score. Josh Trujillo, bottom of the lineup. Sampiri advances from second to third as the pitch comes in and skips off home plate. And above Michael Carpentier Jr. behind the dish. One runner at third. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Josh Trujillo watches strike 2 sail in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bells down by 4 now, bottom of the 5th. And time called as the pitch was on its way. So a little bit of an interesting happenstance there as Dylan Bishop floats one towards his catcher, Michael Carpentier Jr. But no penalty assessed there. 1-2 the count, high and away, ball 2. Couple of taps on home plate. Josh Trujillo sets. Had a base hit back in the second. Now the 2-2. Grounded softly towards the pitcher's mound and a shovel over to first base from Dylan Bishop to Willie Lajoie in time. Bells strand one at third base. And that was Ezra Sampiri who brought a run home tonight with a double into deep right center field. The first of the Bellingham Bells evening, and they trail now by 4 runs as we go to the top of the 7th. Don't go anywhere. Bells with a little bit of momentum when we come back for the 7th inning on the Bellingham Bells Mixler stream. Bellingham Bells group ticket options are available now. Invite your friends, invite your family, invite your coworkers, and come enjoy a Bells baseball game at Joe Martin Field. Group packages include tickets to a Bells game, exclusive seating spaces, food before first pitch, and a PA welcome to the ballpark. To book your group outing, visit BellinghamBells.com or call 360-527-1035. Come try your luck at Slow Pitch Casino. Pit games include blackjack and pie gow. Live poker action including Omaha and low to no limit hold'em games. Slow Pitch has it all with 20 HD TVs, a huge pull-tab bar, and happy hour 4 to 6 p.m. daily with food and drink specials only at Slow Pitch Casino. Located right off I-5 at Meridian and Baker Street. Have fun and go Bells! Registration is now open for the Bellingham Bells Coaches Camp. Join Bells head coach Adam Gieslin and assistant coaches Hayden Hastings and David Higuera for an opportunity to learn the great sport of baseball. The pitching, catching, and hitting clinics begin on June 23rd, and the basic skills camp begins July 13th. To register or for more information, call 360-778-7000 or visit bellinghambells.com/community. Bells fans, there are only 2 firework nights on the 2021 summer schedule. The first on July 3rd, presented by Hoagland Pharmacy, and the second on July 23rd, presented by Whatcom Educational Credit Union. Snag your tickets and get a look at the Bells' entire promotional schedule at bellinghambells.com. $2 Tuesdays have returned to Bellingham. $2 Tuesdays start Tuesday, June 8th, and are presented by Whatcom Educational Credit Union, also known as WeQ. WeQ members will have access to buy one, get one free general admission and grandstand tickets to all $2 Tuesdays this season. Visit bellinghambells.com or call 360-527-1035 for your tickets to $2 Tuesdays. Here in the top of the 7th here at Joe Martin Field, and a pitching change for you. Noah Ferguson coming in, right-hander from Pacific Lutheran University. And delivering ball 1 to the leadoff man for Yakima, Willie Lajoie. And now strike 1. Noah Ferguson, right-handed pitcher, sophomore there at PLU. Hometown of Salem, Oregon. Went to South Salem High School. And now the kick and delivery, high for ball 2. Willie Lajoie walked in the first, ground out in the third, and then walked again in the fourth. 2-1. Swung on to shallow center. It's going away from Trujillo. He slides and can't get it. The ball makes its way all the way to the wall and off the wall. Now helmet goes flying. He's going to try for 3. And he is there no problem. Willie Lajoie sliding in. And a leadoff triple here in the top of the 7th. As he was rounding second, I believe he purposefully flung his helmet high in the sky as it was flipping around there as he was speeding on his way to third. Didn't hesitate a second. And the first triple of the ball game, and I believe first triple here at Joe Martin Field in this 2021 season. So Noah Williamson now, right-hander, steps in against Noah Ferguson. Delivers a heater down and away for ball one. Noah Ferguson made 4 starts on the mound for the Lutes in the spring of 2020. Posted a 7.64 ERA and delivers strike one to Noah Williamson. But in this spring of 2021, Ferguson posted a 7.57 ERA, a win-loss of 2 wins, 3 losses in 35 2/3 innings pitched. Now he delivers a strike to Williamson, who takes a big swing at that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count now to number 40 for the Yakima Valley Pippins. Ferguson, a business finance major with an economics minor at PLU, where he's teammates with Justin Tucker, today's starter for the Bells. And Ferguson delivers ball 2. "14 appearances this spring with the PLU Lutes. And the Lutes mascot is a knight in silver armor. Foul tip back into the netting at the backstop. Count remains 2-2. Nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Yakima threatening again with a runner on third. And that is Willie Lajoie after a leadoff triple to deep right center field. And a ball delivered from Ferguson. Full count now, nobody out, top of the 7th inning. The payoff pitch. Pops straight up to shallow center. Josh Trujillo rushing in, so is Zach Berryman. Drifting to the right, Berryman makes the grab with his brown catcher's glove and fires to home plate in plenty of time. Good awareness by Zach Berryman to get the ball over there, and Willie Lajoie staying put at third. He didn't want to try that one, as he would have been nowhere near home plate had he gone for third. One gone here in the top of the 7th. In high school, Noah Ferguson was a 3-year varsity baseball player. He also played shortstop. And now delivers strike one, swing and a miss from Michael Carpentier Jr. Carpentier Jr. with a 2-run home run back in the 3rd. That gave the Yakima Valley Pippins a 5-0 lead at the time. The score now 5-1. Bells trailing here in the top of the 7th. Noah Ferguson on the mound now. Grips the baseball behind his right thigh. Now sets on the mound. The 0-2 to Carpentier Jr. down and away from the left-handed batter. 4-1. Carpentier Jr. going into his sophomore year at Cal Baptist University, the Lancers. Now he pops one foul, straight back. And above the press box, out onto the concourse area behind the press box at Joe Martin Field. Carpentier Jr. drafted by the Tampa Bay Rays in the 30th round at number 908 overall in the 2019 MLB draft. And now he lines one foul down the left field side. His dad, Mike Carpentier, was a 10th round draft pick by the LA Dodgers in 1995. And he now runs an indoor baseball training facility in San Bernardino. And now his son, Michael Carpentier Jr., pops one up to center field. Josh Trujillo getting under it. And he's going to go for home as Willie Lajoie is on his way. The throw is off the mark. Ezra Sampiri ahead and to the right of home plate. Can't get back in time. So on the sac fly, as Willie Lajoie comes in from third and scores for the Yakima Valley Pippins. Score now 6-1 with 2 out here in the top of the 7th. Austin Plante now with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Noah Ferguson delivers strike 1. The count now 1-1. Swing and a miss from Austin Plante. We were talking about Michael Carpentier Jr.'s father, running an indoor training facility in San Bernardino. Noah Ferguson's favorite sports team? The LA Dodgers, who Michael Carpentier Jr.'s father was drafted by in 1995. Now a foul tip back into the backstop from Austin Plante. The outfielder from Lake Travis, Texas. Plante attending College of Southern Nevada, going into his junior year this fall, the 1-2. And Ferguson thought that was in there. He was on his way to the dugout, as was the entire infield. But ball 2 called. 2-2 the count. Austin Plante, left-handed batter. Nobody on, 2 outs. Swung on, popped straight up. Ty Saunders, the third baseman, taking a couple strides towards the infield, getting under it, and making the grab, and tossing the ball back onto the turf mound. It's rolling back down to the grass, and we will step aside. Stretch time here at Joe Martin Field. Don't go anywhere. Bells trailing by 5 runs again. A couple more opportunities left to get back in this ball game. And we'll come back after this quick break.
So, you work with a lender to get a mortgage. You get into your new home and you receive notice that your mortgage company has broken up with you and you'll be sending your payments somewhere else. You deserve a partner who will be there with you every step of the way. At WeQ, we service 100% of our loans. Plus, we're not for profit, so you can rest assured knowing that we'll always have your best interest at heart. For a limited time, get your mortgage through WeQ and receive $500 off closing costs. WeQ is an equal opportunity lender.
Ball on the outfield grass. General admission seats are available for $8 and grandstand tickets available for $12. Get your tickets now at bellinghambells.com. Bottom of the 7th now after the 7th inning stretch. Serenaded by one member of the crowd who makes his way onto the field every 7th inning stretch and serenades the entire crowd on hand with Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Gotta love it. Zach Berryman hit by a pitch to lead off the bottom of the inning. And he will take first. And also a pitching change to alert you of. Dylan Bishop goes 6 innings, 7 hits, 1 run, and it was earned. 2 walks and 5 Ks for the right-hander. Being replaced by another right-hander by the name of Ryan Arredondo from Ward in Washington. Also attends the University of Pacific, the Tigers, down in Stockton. And with 1 runner on, Zach Berryman, Yugo Hamakawa at the dish. Faces a 1-1 count. Left-handed batter. Narrow stance. Bat high above his helmet. Now he cracks the bat. It flies towards the mound as he floats one into shallow left. And that is a base hit. Half the bat split off and caromed around the pitcher's mound and eventually into the top portion of the infield between second and the mound. And the shrapnel is being received by a ball boy from the Bells dugout, and that is a base hit for Yugo Hamakawa. That'll bring up Jack Van Remorto with nobody out and 2 runners on at second and third. Signs coming from head coach Adam Gieslin at third base. And a visit from the pitcher, or from the catcher, Michael Carpentier Jr. to the pitcher's mound. Zach Berryman, 4 hit by pitch this season. Encountered at the plate, most in the West Coast League. Only 2 other players in the league have more than 1. And in Berryman's first 3 at-bats in the first game back on Friday night, he was walked all 3 times, then hit by a pitch. And the first offering to Jack Van Remortel, high and inside for ball 1. Dylan Bishop, by the way, the starter for Yakima, throws 103 pitches, going pretty deep in this ball game, and exits with his team up 6 runs to 1. Now Van Remortel floats one into foul territory down the right side, playable, and Louis Lejoie makes the play on it just beyond the Bells dugout for out number 1. Dylan Joyce now with a base hit in the first, struck out in the third, and a ground out in the 5th. Takes the plate with 2 runners on. A utility player that stands at 6'4", 240, and on Sunday had an RBI double and a base hit, and then pitched an inning late in that ball game that went 10 innings against Port Angeles. A tough one for the Bells. Now an off-speed high and away for ball 1 to Joyce. And now another ball delivered way outside, fastball. Ryan Arredondo on the mound for Yakima Valley. He's going into his sophomore year at UOP down in Stockton, California, and delivers ball 3 to Dylan Joyce. He's a communications major interested in sports journalism. Teammates with Chaz Myers and Chase Graves. All 3 in action tonight, with Ryan Arredondo coming on here late in this ball game. The field and the outfield grass adjacent to left field, where fans are sitting with lawn chairs and blankets, completely covered in shade as the sun setting way beyond to our right beneath Bellingham Bay. And Dylan Joyce has walked to first base on a 3-1 count, and bases are now loaded for Bellingham here in the bottom of the 7th. And now Yakima Valley's catcher, Michael Carpentier Jr., making his way out to the mound. So is pitching coach Kelly Fitzpatrick. And just the three of them stand on the front portion of the artificial turf pitcher's mound. Ryan Arredondo mains on the mound. And with bases loaded here in the bottom of the 7th, Bells have a real opportunity to get back in this 5-run deficit. A long windup from Arredondo. Foul tipped above the Bells dugout from Jernan. And Daniel Jernan now the 0-1. Zach Berryman on third, Hamakawa at second. And Dylan Joyce over at first. Bases loaded for Bellingham. A crack bat right up the middle across the pitcher's mound. Play being made over to first in time. But it scores Zach Berryman from third. And another shattered bat after Daniel Jernan lines that one over the pitcher's mound. And Connor Cobales, the shortstop, making the play over to first to get the force out against Daniel Jernan. So run scores. And 6-2 now the deficit. Check over to third. Crawling back, now sliding, is Yugo Hamakawa. After the strike one. Pitch delivered from Arredondo. And now ball one delivered. To Ty Saunders. Batting 6th. And ball 2 now. I believe the score count is off, as it shows a 2-0 count, but 3 pitches have been delivered, so we'll see what happens. The windup and the delivery. High, but inside for strike one. Now Ty Saunders with a 2-1 count. But he thought that missed, so that means he thought the count was 3-0. So 3-1 is the count. That one high and outside misses for ball 4. Bases loaded again for the Bellingham Bells with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Now Adam Giesland coming in from the third base coach position. He's got a few words for A.J. Davis. Behind and to the left of home plate. And now Giesland with a few words for the home plate umpire, and we have a pitching change. Chris Crustangel coming out and taking the ball away from Ryan Arredondo. And we have a pitching change. We will come back and tell you about who is on the mound now for Yakima Valley when we come back with the final couple innings here on the Bellingham Bells Mixler Stream. Come try your luck at Slow Pitch Casino. Pit games include blackjack and pie gow. Live poker action including Omaha and low to no limit hold'em games. Slow Pitch has it all with 20 HD TVs, a huge pull-tab bar, and happy hour 4 to 6 p.m. daily with food and drink specials only. Base is loaded here, bottom of the 7th. Foul tip back off of the bat of A.J. Davis. And for strike one. Bases loaded. The 0-1 pitch to A.J. Davis. And touches the outside corner of the plate away from the right-handed batter for strike two. 2 outs, by the way, here in the bottom of the 7th. Bells scored 1 run. In 2 consecutive innings, back in the 6th and now in the 7th. Bases loaded. And a floater to center field. Coming in, it's going to drop for Chase Graves to make the grab, and that does it. Bells strand 3 here, bottom of the 7th. To the top of the 8th we go on the Bellingham Bells Mixler stream. Registration is now open for the Bellingham Bells Coaches Camp.
So, you work with a lender to get a mortgage. You get into your new home and you receive notice that your mortgage company has broken up with you and you'll be sending your payments somewhere else. You deserve a partner who will be there with you every step of the way. At WeQ, we service 100% of our loans. Plus, we're not for profit, so you can rest assured knowing that we'll always have your best interest at heart. For a limited time, get your mortgage through WeQ and receive $500 off closing costs. WeQ is an equal opportunity lender.
Bell's entire promotional schedule at bellinghambells.com. $2 Tuesdays have returned to Bellingham. $2 Tuesdays start Tuesday, June 8th, and are presented by Whatcom Educational Credit Union, also known as WeQ. WeQ members will have access to buy one, get one free general admission and grandstand tickets to all $2 Tuesdays this season. Visit bellinghambells.com or call 360-527-1035 for your tickets to $2 Tuesdays. Are you looking for a change, a way to pay for college, or learn desired work skills and gain on-the-job experience? Have you ever thought about military service, adventure, and training but don't want to move away from your friends and family? In the Washington Army National Guard, you can serve part-time and stay local while receiving great benefits like medical coverage, retirement savings, paid college tuition, and signing bonuses. Call 360-305-9478 to see if you qualify. Back at the top of the 8th inning, leading things off for the Yakima Valley Pippins, Chaz Myers, third baseman for the Neon Green. Takes ball 1, now the 1-0. In there for strike 1. Noah Ferguson still on the mound for the navy blue and white Bellingham Bells. Nobody on. Bells strand 3 last inning. Bases were loaded. And they trail 6-2 in the late stages of this ball game. Ferguson delivers strike 2 now to Chaz Myers, who was walked in the 2nd, grounded out in the 3rd, and struck out in the 5th. The 1-2 now to Myers. Swing and a miss. Got him reaching. Did Noah Ferguson. And strikes him out here. 1 gone in the top of the 8th. One gone, nobody on here. Top of the 8th inning. Cody Jarrell, left-handed batter, stands in, swings, and misses at the first pitch. Good fastball from Noah Ferguson. Wearing black cleats with yellow stripes and standing straight up with the baseball behind his right thigh. Now sets and kicks and deals. right down the middle for strike 2. Gerald 0 for 3 tonight. Sacrifice bunt back in the second to advance the runners, and that led to a 2 RBI single from Jordan Hara. That'd be the only scoring back in that inning. Yakima leading 6 runs to 2 here on this Wednesday night, middle of 3 games this weekend, or this midweek series, and Ferguson knocks out Cody Jarl on a 2-2 count for his second consecutive strikeout. So 2 gone here, top of the 8th. Bottom of the order, Jordan Hara now. Takes a curveball down, misses for ball 1. Hara, the man who knocked home that 2 RBI single back in the second inning. And the 1-0. And that barely paints the outside corner of the zone. For strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, foul tip back to the backstop. Foul ball being retrieved there. Series finale between the Pippins and the Bells tomorrow. Same time, same place. And last night, Bells getting a 3-1 win, and they were working very quickly. Game lasted just over 2 hours. 2 hours, 4 minutes to be exact. The 1-2 to Hara in the dirt. Ball 2 called. Hara, a couple practice swings, twirls the bat, now stands in. Two-two count from the right-hander Noah Ferguson. In there for strike 3. Jordan Hara strikes out looking, and the Bells will have another opportunity in the bottom of the 8th. Coming up right after this on the Bellingham Bells Mixler stream. Bells fans 60 years of age and older. With COVID-19 safety precautions in place, come enjoy your favorite ballpark foods and chase down a foul ball on the outfield grass. General admission seats are available for $8 and grandstand tickets available for $12. Get your tickets now at bellinghambells.com. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. Here, top of the order, or leading things off, rather, for the Bells in the bottom of the 8th is Ezra Sampiri. Had a 1 RBI double in his last at-bat in the 6th and takes strike 2. Right down the middle from Dan Blanchard. sophomore at Yakima Valley College. And delivers ball one, misses outside. Ezra Sampiri getting set in the right-handed batter's box. Dan Blanchard from Billings, Montana, delivers strike three. Ezra Sampiri strikes out swinging. And one gone here for the Bells, bottom of the eighth. Back in the bottom of the batting order now, Josh Trujillo in center field this afternoon. Swings and misses at the first one. From the right-hander, Dan Blanchard. Playing with a number of teammates on the Yakima Valley Pippins team, as they all play at Yakima Valley College also. Teammates include Donald Saltaban Jr., who was the third baseman last night. Connor Cobales, shortstop today. Swing and a miss from Josh Trujillo. 1-2 the count now. Also Corey Jarrell, who is in right field for Yakima right now. Shift is on to the left. And the 1-2 outside to Josh Trujillo. Count knotted at 2-2 with one out. Trujillo swings and fouls one straight back towards our broadcast booth here at Joe Martin Field. That's where we say thank goodness for the netting strung across the press box. Here, high atop the diamond at Joe Martin Field. The Hagen Diamond, that is. 2-2 the count to Josh Trujillo. And he strikes out looking. As that, he thought about it. Gave a little bit of a bluff swing. And 2 up, 2 down. Bottom of the eighth. Bells running out of time. Down 4 runs. They had an opportunity, a couple of them in the seventh. Bases loaded on a couple of different times. And Dylan Joyce was up to bat. And he knocked Daniel Jernin. Then after Dylan Joyce was walked to load the bases, Daniel Jernin had a sac hit to shortstop, brought in a run. Ty Saunders was walked after Jernin, and the bases were loaded again. Bells unable to do much with that. Zach Berryman faces a 3-0 count. Here in the bottom of the eighth. Berryman hit by a pitch his last at bat. Right-handed batter stands in and watches ball 4 sail away and outside. Knee high. But the pitch got away from Dan Blanchard, and he's getting a visit from Michael Carpentier Jr. Briefly, a couple signs exchanged, and now with one runner on here, bottom of the eighth, 2 outs, Yugo Hamakawa up to bat. One runner on, that's Zach Berryman. Hamakawa lifts one into shallow left field at the line. Playable for Noah Williamson, who makes the grab for out number 3. We are through 8 innings here at Joe Martin Field. Top of the ninth coming up. Bells trail by 6 runs to 2 on your Bellingham Bells Mixler stream.
Your life can change.
packages include tickets to a Bells game, exclusive seating spaces, food before first pitch, and a PA welcome to the ballpark. To book your group outing, visit BellinghamBells.com or call 360-527-1035. Come try your luck at Slow Pitch Casino. Pit games include blackjack and pie gow. Live poker action including Omaha and low to no limit hold'em games. Slow Pitch has it all with 20 HD TVs, a huge pull-tab bar, and happy hour 4 to 6 p.m. daily with food and drink specials only at Slow Pitch Casino, located right off I-5 at Meridian and Baker Street. Have fun and go Bells! Registration is now open for the Bellingham Bells Coaches Camp. Join Bells head coach Adam Gieslin and assistant coaches Hayden Hastings and David Higuera for an opportunity to learn the great sport of baseball. The pitching, catching, and hitting clinics begin on June 23rd, and the basic skills camp begins July 13th. To register or for more information, call 360-778-7000 or visit bellinghambells.com/community. And now time for the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss from the leadoff man, Chase Graves. And a new pitcher to tell you about, Hunter Alberini on the mound for Bellingham, sophomore at Umpqua Community College. Hometown of Las Vegas, Nevada. Went to Centennial High School where Bell's full-time pitcher Zach Simon attended. And now a 2-1 count against Chase Graves. Noah Ferguson, by the way, in the eighth inning, 12 pitches, 4 balls, 8 strikes. 3 strikeouts, 1, 2, 3. But that's all that he is able to do tonight as he gets called back to the dugout after 1 inning of work. And now Hunter Alberini walks his first batter face to first base. We are in the top of the ninth inning. Bells trail the Yakima Valley Pippins 6 runs to 2. And 1 runner on, nobody out for Yakima. Hunter Alberini on the mound delivers ball 1 to Connor Cobales, the 5'11" junior at Gonzaga this fall. And the 1-0. In there for strike 1. Catches the outside portion of the plate against the right-handed batting Corballis. By the way, Noah Ferguson's fastball last inning, touching 91 miles an hour, not bad. 3 strikeouts in a row. And strike 2 delivered from Hunter Alberini against Connor Cobales. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Glance over to first where Chase Graves getting a lead off. And the 1-2. Swung on and lined down the right field side, foul. So 1-2 the count remains. Last night, Connor Cobales scored the lone run for the Pippins in the top of the 6th. And the 1-2. In there, almost got away from Ezra Sampiri, but a little bit too low for ball 2. Tonight, Cobales a base hit in the first. He was hit by a pitch in the third and then walked in the fourth and struck out in the 6th. 2-2 the count, top of the ninth, nobody out. 1 runner on. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Connor Cobales strikes out. And that is Alberini's first strikeout of his brief introduction here in the top of the ninth. So Willie Lajoie now. Been very productive tonight. Takes strike one from Hunter Alberini, who stands at 6'2". He is a Southern Nevada baseball alumnus, as his hometown is Las Vegas. Going into his sophomore year at Umpqua this fall. Delivers strike two to Willie Lajoie. Dusk settling in here at Joe Martin Field. One runner on, that's Chase Graves. And the 0-2 down and away in the dirt. 4-1. Bells will face the Pippins here tomorrow night for Game 3 of this three-game series, then hit the road for the first time of the 2021 season. First to Wenatchee, Friday through Sunday, and Bells will visit Port Angeles Tuesday through next Friday. Strikeout from Hunter Alberini against Willie Lajoie. 2 in a row, good stuff from Hunter Alberini here in the top of the ninth. And with one runner on, Noah Williamson slowly approaches the plate. And with 2 outs, Pippins ahead by 4 runs. Try to do more damage here. First pitch to Noah Williamson from the right-handed Alberini. Foul ball down the right side. Williamson attending Everett College. Also from Las Vegas, Nevada. The right-handed batter stands at 6'3", 190. And the delivery swung on immediately at Alberini. He has to fall to the ground almost on the mound to avoid that one, and a base hit right up the middle, as that could have been very, very bad for the Bells pitcher, Hunter Alberini. Gives a thumbs up to his catcher, Ezra Sampiri, says he's okay. And now with 2 runners on, 2 outs here, top of the ninth. Hunter Alberini will face Michael Carpentier Jr., who had a 2-run homer back in the third. That gave the Pippins a 5-run lead, which is now 6-2. Carpentier Jr. calls time. First pitch grounded foul right at the Pippins dugout. So runners will take their place at first and second again, with 1 strike to Michael Carpentier Jr. Chase Graves straight away at second, and over at first, Noah Williamson. And the 0-1 to Carpentier Jr. falls in. Good curveball from Alberini for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs here, top of the ninth. Bells one more opportunity after this to cut back into this 4-run deficit. Swing and fouled towards the Bells dugout. So Carpentier Jr. adjusting the batting gloves, now his helmet, and approaches the plate. A couple of taps and stands set in the left batter's box. The 0-2. Outside, Sampiri taking a look over at third, as getting a lead off of second was Chase Graves. And Hunter Alberini getting the sign from Sampiri, now setting, the right-handed pitcher. 6'2", delivers strike three. And that does the top of the ninth. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Leading things off for the Bells, down by 4 runs. Jack Van Remortel. We've seen him do it before. He got the Bells' first home run on Sunday. A 2-run shot to deep right field, followed by Dylan Joyce and Daniel Jernan. On deck and coming up in the bottom of the ninth. Bells down by 4 on your home for Bells baseball, the Bells Mixler Stream.
As a local wholesale bakery, Flax for Life is a proud sponsor of the Bellingham Bells. We produce allergy-friendly baked goods that are nutritious and delicious. We offer a variety of yummy treats that include muffins, brownies, cakes, granolas, and our new line of cookies. With flaxseed being the main ingredient in all of our products, you get a tasty treat made from clean ingredients that are loaded with fiber, omega-3s, and healthy protein. You can find us at your favorite local retailers or online at flaxforlife.net. Go Bells!
When people come before profit, convenience comes without compromise.
That's why BECU has built a top-rated app.
So we can track our spending.
Deposit checks.
Manage debit and credit cards.
And send money. Just like that.
Credit unions are powered by members and the values we share.
And BECU puts that power right in our hands.
So join us.
BECU, more than just money.
Coupon for a fountain drink at each Silver Sluggers home game. Join the club today at the Bells ticket office and at bellsgear.com. Bottom of the ninth. Late stages of this ball game. Bellingham Bells down by 4 runs, leading things off as aforementioned. Jack Van Remortel, the right-handed batter, stands in, and all the Bells need right now is offense. And Jack Van Remortel watches the first pitch missed down and away. 4-1. The 1-0. Cranked into right field. Running back, Corey Jarrell at the wall, at the track, making the grab. Across the body. Running backwards to his left. Good play by Jarrell to get under that one for out number 1. One gone here, bottom of the ninth inning. First pitch from Dan Blanchard away. I believe it is Luke Rowleader pinch hitting here in the bottom of the ninth for Dylan Joyce, left-handed batter. And second pitch high, ball 2. Luke Rowleader, his first appearance here for the Bells, 10-day contract guy. And the 2-0 in there for strike 1. Sophomore at Everett Community College. And he takes ball 3. High and outside from the left-handed batter. Luke Rowleader stands at 5'10", 175 pounds. Hometown, Sammamish, Washington. Swing and a miss at 3-1 pitch. And a full count now to Luke Rowleader. And he's walked. High and away, ball 4. So Luke Rowleader takes first base. On a full count walk. So with one runner on, one out here, bottom of the ninth inning, Daniel Jernan, our pregame guest, takes the plate and watches the first pitch sail away for ball one. Jernan, a couple of walks tonight. And now cranks one to center right field. Running over there, Corey Jarrell. He's getting under it and standing stationary, makes the grab. Had plenty of time. 2 outs now. Here, bottom of the ninth. Two outs, one runner on. And a check over to first. Rushing back, Luke Rohleder gets there. And Ty Saunders, the man at the plate. Switch hitter batting left. It's the right-handed Dan Blanchard. First pitch, swing and a miss. Full rotation, Ty Saunders now takes about 4 steps back and now approaches the plate again. Adjusts his helmet, takes a look, and sets. Bottom of the ninth, Bell's down by 4. The 0-1 high for ball one. Saunders brushes his left foot in the turf and quickly approaches the plate again. Blanchard with a right arm hanging stance and now delivers. Strike 2 to Saunders. He watched it sail in off speed. Right down the middle. So the 1-2 with one runner on to Sanders. Down in the dirt, ball 2. It's Ty Saunders, not Sanders. There is a Ryan Sanders on the Bells roster, but he's a left-handed pitcher. Saunders now batting left. Bells down 4 runs, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs here, one runner on. Saunders cranks one right at second baseman Jordan Hara. He takes a 1-step and throws over to first base for out number 3, bottom of the ninth. That will do it. Pippins get the 6-2 win here in Bellingham, and they knot up the series 1 game apiece. So that sets for an exciting series finale tomorrow night here at the Hagen Diamond at Joe Martin Field. And we will be here same place, same time, 6:20. Our pregame begins. And we don't want you to miss a second of the action as the Bells will look to win their first series of this young 2021 season. Don't go anywhere, though. We have a post-game guest coming up for you, and we will break down all the stats and numbers from this middle game of 3, middle of the week here. Take a quick break, come back. You're listening